Alright, we're just checking the drop rate here on the frames, see how bad the drop rate is. Ooh, 39, 43, 46, 48, 50, 52, bit higher than normal, 51, 54, 51, 50. Let's see how bad that looks. I don't know that I want to do this. 50% drop. Ooh,
Velkomin
nice start.
Spartan _ 1279.
Hi, Sparty. I'm just checking the drop rate right now before I get into this just to make sure. Hey, Chris.
Velkomin Jata _ Velkomin Chris.
Yeah, 50%. Not terrible. I guess we'll try to let it go and see how bad this gets. Definitely could be worse. Wizard 101's already running your computer. I know! So, yeah, can I do some continuation with Wizard 101 here? Maybe. Guess we'll see. Everything's good now, but I haven't started the game yet, so that's my concern, is once I get the game going, that it's just gonna... But, we'll see. I will switch over to the game once the launcher gets loaded, because if I do the launcher, I've said this before in other videos, but if I do the launcher and stream the launcher and the actual game client are two different things, and so then it immediately black screens, and then I have to redo all the buttons for the game client to show up on my stream. So I usually just wait until the client is ready to go before I turn the video feed on. 54%. Still not as bad as I've had. It's kind of bouncing up and down a little bit. There was no way I could stream earlier. I was at 6 megabytes per second. Now I'm averaging about 38, which is about the best that I can get. But yeah, it was 6 when I started this morning or this afternoon considering streaming, and I was at 6 megabytes, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Oh. So, how's everybody's day going today? Sparty, I know you and I were hanging out with Crashly earlier. Chris, how's your day going? You're playing Repo with Dragonfly, right? There was an update, so this last bit of the patch might take a minute. Bear with me. While we're waiting, let's get a quest.
Velkomin Teresvatnkenjus.
Please tell me the launcher hasn't froze because of... Oh, there we go. No, it's just slow patching that last bit because... Net. Bum 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 bum. You hear me okay? Microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Yeah, that's not accurate. Definitely has signal.
Välkommen Kaffe Crusader.
Hey, Crusader. Welcome in, welcome in. Is this your first time watching my stream, yeah? Bear with me, I still do have internet issues. My drop rate today is about 55%, a little higher than I'd like, but not quite the 70% that I usually have, so I'm usually on average about 25% for good videos. Just waiting for the launcher to finish patching this new update for the game. It's going slower than normal because of the internet rates, so bear with me. Getting new net, but it's a work in progress. There are things that need to be changed and some equipment that needs to be swapped out. And we're changing companies, so that's a whole other thing. I have an in-home alarm system that we have to get a new device for that's expensive to change over. Yeah, it's a headache. So I'm just waiting for my game to load. There was an update. I think I said that already, and I'm probably repeating, but there we go. Now it's patching faster.
Incoming ad break.
Huh, of course, an ad right away. Good thing that there's an ad while hopefully the ad will handle while this is going. Oh, the loader's gonna be slow today, oh, slow, oh, today. Let me know when you guys are out of an ad break and if you can hear me okay or not. I think the audio level is good, but I just want to make sure. At least my audio level. Once we get into the game, then we'll double check with game audio as well and make sure game audio sounds okay. I have them both, I do. Let's go back to the starting soon. Oh, not that big. And that needs to go down here. And then get hidden. And then we'll add in this one as well. Because sometimes Wizard 101 is kind of bleh about which capture it wants. So I gotta have them both. Alright. Pull the launcher back up. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Dum, 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 dum. The launcher's a little slow today. Internet's a little slow, so it is what it is. Ooh, new parakeet pets though. Suppose let me see if I can get it to capture the game launcher or the launcher. Capture specific window. Wizard 101. Close. You're not gonna capture that? Auto. Oh. No, okay, let's do window capture then. So this is what I'm waiting on. This is the Windows, or the Wizard 101 launcher. So I'm waiting for the patching to finish up. The blue bar is what we're waiting for. The green bar is indicative of the full progress of the load. The blue bar is the one that we're looking at. Oh, look at that. And it's done. And now that it's done, I'm going to have to switch, because once I hit this play button, it will switch over to a different source. 5. Graphical client, close. No? Okay. Window capture then. Done. There we go. Oh, come on. Fine, we'll just do this one. Transform, fit to screen. Oh. Webcam group. That's what I want. Here we go. Put me back on the screen. There. Huh, that way you guys can see me. You hear me okay, Crusader? Audio sound okay? Can you hear the game okay? Alright. I'm gonna pull my stream manager up here on my phone. Just testing the visual. It's a little choppy, but it isn't bad. I expect a little bit of choppiness. I just don't want it to be so choppy that it's unwatchable. So Crusader, you're catching me kind of not at the beginning. This is the second world. So, just a little bit of backstory. We are hunting down the big bad evil guy of the first story arc, as well as defeating certain like evil bosses and stuff along the way that are in cahoots with him. Along the way, doing side quests and things like that as needed. The thing that makes this particularly difficult over the standard gameplay is I'm doing a no gear challenge, so I don't have anything that boosts my attack, my defense, my accuracy, nothing that gives me an increase to resistance, nothing that gives me extra health, extra mana to use. We're going just base stats. Now, there are a couple of caveats with that. I have to have a deck, because it's the only way I can play my spells. I have a Mastery Amulet that allows me to use my secondary skill. I'm gonna sneeze. And then I also have a couple of items that allow me to use the Arch Mastery, which is basically the ability to obtain school-specific tips. Because with some spell changes, you can't use some of your own spells without those school-specific tips. So those rules were changed as far as the No Gear Challenge goes when Arch Mastery became a thing. And also, if you continue to check out either my live streams or if you watch my video series on my YouTube channel, when I hit about a level 120, there's my YouTube channel link, by the way, it's physically impossible for me to continue using no gear. You can't progress through the game once you've hit a level 120. So, once I get to that point, then I will be finding whatever gear I have available to me that will boost my stats to the best of their abilities. Because otherwise, the game's physically unplayable. The sound effect belongs down in my ear a little bit. It's a little loud. Okay, so that down a little bit. So, this part, you came at the particularly, I don't know, tedious time, I guess, would be. So this is the final zone, or the final, area of the second world. And it's very much a lot of back and forth in this one. As you can see at the top, there are different labels of the areas. The Gisseret family tomb, the Karanan barracks, the Anik family tomb, the Temple of Storms. We have to go back and forth between the Anik family tomb and the Gisseret family tomb like 15 or 20 times. And it's not even like go to one area, then go to the other area to do something different. It's go to the Anik family tomb to receive a quest that sends you to the Gisseret family tomb. And then you have to once you complete that quest, you have to go back to the Anik to turn it back in. And vice versa, the Gisseret family tomb also has that. So, this part is going to be very tedious and very, very back and forthy. We're going to start with the Anik family tomb. And we're going to get into it. As you can see, we have a side quest right here, Yakaban Anik.
You aren't from the Gisseret family, are you?
You aren't from
Those
the
fools
Gisseret
attacked
family,
us and would do anything to destroy us. Before I will speak to you, you must incinerate their mummies.
Incinerate their mummies.
Or they will rise up to fight
so
us.
first example,
Only
incinerate their
then will you
mummies
prove your worth.
in the other family tomb. Because remember, we went into the Anik family tomb, so we have to go back out. Go across the hall, up the stairs, into the Gisseret family. Now, upon stepping into the Gisseret family tomb, as you can see, there is a gentleman here.
How do I know that you are not an ally of the Anik clan? If you are truly not their agent, you will go and vanquish some of their ranks. Go to the Anik
now we're in the
family
Gisseret
crypt
family tomb.
and battle
He
the
wants us to
Anik
go to the
crocs you
Anik
find
family.
there.
So, like I said, a lot of like back and forth that, in my opinion, is kind of unnecessary. For now, we're gonna stay over here because we just need to burn a couple of the mummies over here. Burning mummies. To be clear, I don't condone desecration of corpses, but if the quest says you gotta do it, the quest says you gotta do it. There's another guy with a quest over there. So we're gonna try and grab all the side quests as we're here.
I don't know what brings you here, but please, if you have any
Yeah,
kindness,
kindness,
help me find my
help me
brother.
find my brother.
I promised I would always protect him, but he ran to report something long ago and he never returned. Please find Nounty for me.
Nounty. Alright. Nounty should be in here, so we're just gonna continue on. Because we're in the Jesuit family tomb, I'd rather just do all of the Jesuit family tomb stuff right now, and then we'll go over to the Onyx and deal with the Onyx. I might sneeze again, my allergies have been acting up. Hey, Nounty. Oh, excuse me.
Buiku sent you. I may be trapped here, but I don't need his help.
Oh, okay.
I warned him Krakopatra wanted to control us. He did nothing. I ran to tell our elder and then...
And
that's the last I remember.
The last I remember. And now he's dead.
Some dark magic is preventing me from leaving. It must be Krakopatra at work. Amethysts are the source of all Jesuit magic. They could free me if I had them.
Okay.
I won't ask my brother, but you will help me if you are against Krakopatra. Win
Alright.
amethysts in duels with the nearby Jesuit Crocs. The Crocs are kin to me, and you'll free us all in the process.
Okay, so I'm gonna go find some amethysts. The arrow says to go that way. I'm gonna go back out this way. Just gonna find some random dudes. Well, we need 3 amethysts. Okay. So I'll have to do 2 of these battles because, as you can see, it's a 2v1. Elemental Blade I just obtained. Sure, why not? Oh, I should also, promo might help. While I'm thinking about it, I should do that in between. Well, let me get out of this battle first. Gosh, I'm just not drawing the right stuff right away. Get rid of that, get rid of that, pass. Oops. Oh, okay. A fire blade. Alright. Knock him down with a meteor strike.
I'm hungry.
Oops. Alright, 2 of 3 amethysts. I kind of expected that to happen because you never get... You can't get, if it's a collect 3, you can't get 3 items off of 2 enemies. It's, you know, if you get a good drop rate, it's 2 items for 2 enemies. Regain some health, and we'll go at it again. Sparty joining the quest. I would, but I'm dead.
Incoming cat break.
Can I do it again that soon? Nope. Every 6 seconds I can attempt to revive myself. That's good to know. Haha, I did it. Okay, now I can get into the quest with you real quick. I'm probably gonna get knocked over, but you know. Yeah, I was just a little bit quicker. Managed to revive myself. I don't know if you have to, like, if you use the hashtag for somebody else, like, tag them, you know, like revive at Tire Swap Genius. Good to know. Ah, a spooky slime crawled out of the dark crevice. That's creepy. Mushrooms and dripping stalagmites surround you. Good, hit Sparty, leave me alone. Oh gosh, and I'm done. Yes. Oh, I should have done it just a little bit faster. But hey, I revived myself, so... My drop rate is slowly reducing, which is good. I'm down to 44% instead of like 54%. I need to heal because I'm just not getting the stuff I need to take these guys out. Now that I've healed, let's throw a fire blade on. I need to set up the duel thingy, like Crashly's got Sparty, because that was kind of fun. I like that dueling thing. I saw that Stream Elements has their own version of it, so I might see if I can just turn the feature on in my Stream Elements. Oof. Did I pass? I did pass. That's not good. Not ideal. I might die. I'm not gonna die. They decided to shield. Woohoo! They decided to shield in one pass, so I'm not gonna die. Not this round, anyways. Oh, come on. Can you give me something that I can work with here? Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, we're gonna pass. Please don't hurt me for a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I just said don't hurt me for a lot. Ow. 2 in a row? Oh, come on. They get to go first. I'm doomed. There's nothing I can do. I do not have the capability. Oh, are you serious right now? As long as the second guy decides to pass, I will be okay. If he hits me, I'm toast. If he chooses to pass, I am okay. He has to choose to pass. And he did! Oh my god! That's wild! Ugh, I'm still not great though, because if I take a hit, I am done for. If it's a big hit. Come on, go for something little. Something little. That's not little. That's gonna... Farewell. Oh, how did I... I'm not gonna question it. I'm not questioning it. I managed to survive. By the skin of my teeth. 9 HP. I survived with 9 HP. That's ridiculous. Alright, now T. Here's your amethyst.
With these amethysts, I already feel Krakopatra's power fading. Your courage and generosity have freed me. I realized Buiku was only trying to protect me. Without you, I would not be able to help other trapped spirits. I will use these amethysts to free others. Please, go back and let Buiku know that by your grace, I am free and will see him soon.
Alright. So we basically have to go tell his brother that, hey, by the way, your brother's dead. Just so you know. That's a hard thing to tell anybody. Hey, by the way, your brother kicked the bucket. He's not coming back to you until you die. Oh, you're already dead too. Never mind. Never mind, he's dead too. Some reason I thought he was alive, but no, you can clearly see by his opaque nature that he is also dead.
Buiku smiles and shakes his head.
I always did my best, but I could never control him. Thank you for freeing Naunti and helping me fulfill my promise to keep him safe, young wizard.
Alright. That's that. Ooh, we almost leveled up. Level 26, I get a new spell. Oh, I need that stone block. Not for this wizard, for my primary wizard. I need that stone block. We're just gonna sneak in here, leave me alone. Let me have the block. Thank you. Okay, and over to the side. Alright, anything else in the Jezzard family tomb? Nope. So looks like we're off to the Onyx family tomb. So now we're gonna go to the other side. Do some work over there. Through the door. I'm still working on some of the points commands, so I apologize if there's not a whole lot there. I do have a couple added in. I might change the price on that Bardic Inspiration one. That's a little high, I guess, but... yeah, you have Wraparound and, like, 2 other things, and that's it, so... Wrap around. Wrap around.
Well done. No one allied with the Jesuit family would ever be so bold. Now they can't rise to fight us again.
Alright, Yakuba. Do you want something
The
else from me?
spirits in our tomb have become restless. I don't know what the Jesuits have done, but we won't let them win. I will guard against any further Jesuit incursions. Please, put our spirits to rest with dignity. Battle them and give them a taste of their former glory.
So we're doing some work here in the Onyx family tomb. Defeat any Onyx We gotta do any Onyx 0 of 3 and any Onyx 0 of 4. So 2 battles will be enough to complete both of them, because again, it's a 2v1 in this area. Now I gotta be careful. I want to make sure I get the right ones, because if I get the wrong ones, it'll actually make it a lot more difficult for me. Looks like they're all death in this port. I don't want to fight her yet. I do have to fight her later, but not right now. Is it all just Onyx Striders? Onyx Striders, Shambling Onyx, and the Tomb Guardians. Oh, here we go. Oh, those are Wandering Spirits. Oh, Wandering Onyx Spirit. Oh, they're rank 4. No, let's go back to these guys. I'd rather go with the rank 3. So, if you notice above these guys, different colored names. We've got yellow, we've got orange. If I go back over here, she was purple. Occasionally you'll see red name monsters as well. So those are a good, there, like that, the Tomb Guardian, that one's red. Those are a good indication of the difficulty level of the creatures. Purple is the hardest. I think red is the easiest. Orange is the second easiest, and yellow is the third or something like that. Give me a second. I just want to verify my information here. Mob name colors, here we go. Oh, I'll give a little spin here so I don't disconnect while I look this up. Easy is yellow, average is orange, hard is red, and very hard bosses are purple. Represents the mob's difficulty level in that particular area, so it's not in comparison to your level. It's just how they're ranked by difficulty in each area. So, easy, yellow. Moderate, orange. The Tomb Guardians, the red ones, are considered hard. And then you have the bosses, which are purple. So I would want to go with these Onyx Striders right here. So even though, as you can see, these are rank 3, and those Wandering Onyx Spirits are rank 4, they're considered easy enemies, and so they are yellow named, even though they're a rank higher. Good, we're down to 39% for drop rates, and still dropping. That's good. That's positive. We like that. Means my stream is progressively getting more stable as we go. I'm gonna make a Redemption 2, probably for bits because it's such a game-disrupting thing. Not very much, you know, I might find one that's like 10 bits or something like that. Maybe I'll do channel points, but it'll be a lot of channel points because it's disrupting to my gameplay. I might make a Redemption for taking the Wizard 101 school test to see what kind of wizard you are. The reason I want to have it so high, and I say that it's disrupting to the gameplay, is because I literally have to, like, hack it out of the current character and back to the character selection screen. create a new character and then choose the test. Now, there is a website that I could go to instead, but I feel like it's a little bit more fun to do it through the actual game, the way it was created. What do I want to do here? Let's give a pass this turn. I'm not gonna die, so I can heal. Alright, I got one more round of healing, so I can do this for free. Okay. And then we'll clobber him with that, golem again. 38% drop. Good, good. Yeah, hanging out with us tonight. Chris, still here. Mish, I see you're in here. Grazer, hanging out. And we got Sparty and Coffee Crusader. Grazer, how are you gonna pop in to watch and not say hi to me? Bro. I'm just giving you a little trouble. I just saw that and I was like, wait a second. It says Grazer's watching. Ah, yes. Yes, I am probably gonna die again, but let's do it. Why can I not? Oh, it's not a glitch one, is it? No, it's not. Okay, there's just a little bit of a delay. All right, so I gotta defeat one more set of course, an ad.
Naked tomato. In here again.
One more set of these Onyx, and we'll finish the quest and probably level 2. I can't stop touching it because I like the way that it feels. The misty forest feels like a dream. Trees seeming as if they're swaying. Another shape comes into view. A demonic zombie. Zombie bites me, of course. So I hit the zombie for 10 HP, the zombie bites me and I die. Enveloped in swirling flames, the flames buffet the party, dealing 7 HP. Sparty hits it for 5. You attempt a revival ritual on me, and I succeed, returning to 1 HP. Then I swing my club at the zombie, and the zombie is defeated. Sparty, you leveled up! Look at that. Ah, I couldn't get that guy by 5 HP. Are you serious? I failed to take this last dude out by 5 HP. My girlfriend just asked what I was doing, and I told her, oh, and then he healed. Of course he healed. girlfriend asked me what I was doing. I told her streaming Wizard 101. She called me a nerd. Love you too, hon. Alright, this should finish him off. Just broke to 37%. 37.9%, I should say, dropped frames. So we are definitely getting progressively better as time goes on. Probably tired of hearing me talk about it. You know what? It's an important bit for me. Alright, goal complete. Defeat any Onyx. We're gonna talk to Yakabam Onyx on this side, and then we need to go see Seahathor, I think that's how you say his name, on the other side. Turning this quest in should level us up, so we're gonna make a quick stop as well. These are not dungeons, so we don't have to do any repeat stuff, Sparty, like I did that one time.
Ah, you have calmed many of our spirits, but I wonder if no Jesuits came here, who or what caused such turmoil. Even if the Jesuits had no hand in these troubles, we want none of them in our tomb. Krokopatra insisted Queen Irizi Jesuit be buried here, and Irizi's own ghost guards her remains. Retrieving them will be dangerous business, but I see infinite strength in you.
Alright, there's the level up. Beautiful. Level 26.
Excellent job. Your training has opened up a new spell that I can now teach you. Come see me when you can.
Alright, so we're gonna mark the location, and we're gonna go home and get that new spell. Increase the arsenal. Oops, this way. Did you have anything for me, Arthur? No, because I don't really necessarily... I can't learn the elemental goal, and I don't really care about the balance of power. And I don't have a training point, so... That's the other thing. So you can learn school spells from your school for free. School spells from any other school require training points. Crusade, are you still here watching? Wildfire. It's not a great spell. It boosts my damage dealt by 25%. Requires a couple of pips. It's a, like, for the rest of the battle spell unless somebody replaces it, but it's still like, do I want to waste a couple of pips to be able to play it? I have a spell that does that. It's built into it. I can deal damage and get the 25% boost. So, I'll obtain it because it's free, but I don't know that I'll put it in my book. I do also need to go run over and pick up the one spell that I continuously forget is a thing over on Colossus Boulevard. In my infinite Wizard 101 wisdom, I failed to remember this one spell. So our max health has gone up to 965. Our mana has gone up to 69. It was at 66 before. So we got a little bit more of a cushion of health and a little bit more mana that we can use. I need the teleporter. Where's the teleporter? A little farther away. Yeah. 26, Sparty. Oh, this rate, I might as well just continue on foot. So here, there is a secret hidden building that you can go into that most people don't know about because you never have a reason to go here. But there is a... Excuse me. Don't know what happened there. There's a hidden trainer. If you are Life School, you have to come here to get Life Trap. If you're Balance, you can come here to get Unbalance, which is the balance version of this spell. And Reshuffle, which is really nice. Sorry, I still have a little bit of issue now after having that random tickle in my throat. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. Anyways, so we already have the Fire Trap. We don't need Life Trap, but Life Trap would be you put this on the enemy, your next attack does 30% more damage. The spells here, these are dispels, and what they do is you cast this on an enemy. The next time they try to use a spell of that type, it's an automatic failure. Doesn't matter what their percentage of accuracy is, it's a guaranteed the next spell of that type fails. What I don't necessarily like in this design is they made the one that matches your school free. I get it because it's a fire spell, and so fire spells should be free. I feel like they should have made the opposing school one free. So, like, I'm a fire spell, or I'm a fire wizard. I should have gotten... It should be a fire spell, and it should dispel the next ice spell. I feel like it should be opposite. So, the fire one that you can learn should dispel ice. The ice one you can learn should dispel fire. So on and so forth. Storm should dispel myth. Myth should dispel storm. Life should dispel death. Death should dispel life. Balance, I guess, would dispel balance. There's not really a good mixture for that, because balance doesn't have an exact opposite. But I just feel like they could have done a little bit better in making those more usable. Because I don't care if I'm dispelling a fire spell. Right? Now, if I could stop an ice spell from hitting me, that'd be great. Alright, so now that we've handled that, we'll go back to the Onyx family tomb. And continue on our questing. Need to go defeat Queen Irisi. Grab that mushroom. Grab that chest. I was delayed. Okay. Queen Irisi.
Do your worst, pathetic wizard!
Creep. Creepy, creepy. Alright, let's get rid of this. And play this. Oops, too loud. That hurts. Alright, I need a second. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Alright, give me a second. Okay. Sorry, I needed a second. I was having some issues. Okay, let's see here. How about this one again? We like this one. This one always looks cool. We'll get rid of that Wandering Onyx Spirit first. Oh no. Not ideal. I might die. Crusader, are you still here, or did you run away on me? I feel like you ran away on me. I haven't heard from you for a minute. I'm not gonna make this. Fizzle. Fizzle? No. Ooh, yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna make this. She's taking us down, Sparty. Ouch. Alright, so we'll regenerate some health. Go back to the Onyx family tomb. Let's try this again. Back to Queen Arisi. Ooh, I got too close. I knew what was gonna happen. I got too close to that guy. I'll just run away. Because I don't lose the health, I just lose the mana, and the mana is gonna be a lot easier to bump up. So all I gotta do is run around. Run around. Collect these blue wisps. Our finalized holding, we're about 38%. It's bouncing between like 37.8 and 38.4, so about 38% drop, which is, you know, it's honestly, that's acceptable. It's not, but it is. All things considered. Alright, now that we've regenerated our mana, back to the Onyx family tomb again. Try not to get caught this time. Oh. Shani, you didn't tell me you were watching my stream. Hi, sweetheart. Ooh, Sparty, you want to get another quest in? I may kick the bucket, but let's get another quest in, huh? Oh, good. So, because I defeated that Wandering Onyx Spirit, I don't have to deal with that again. I only have to deal with the Queen. That'll make this a little easier. One enemy is always easier than two, unless it's a giant freaking bear. I'm not gonna let you live it down. I'm not, Sparty. It's not gonna happen. Not till the day that you take that bear on and you show that bear who's boss. Trudge into a thick, murky swampland, the loud buzz of flies ringing in your ears. Crawling through the muck is a sleepy wild boar. Ooh, it's sleepy. Maybe that means we can handle it. Wild boar charges Spartan for— oh! That boar did 10 damage to you, man. And then I died. Too focused on combat. I can't. I'm still dead. Barney, that boar is gonna get us. Both of us. Oh, you just got him. Oh no. Can I do it? Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm alive. Barely hanging on. Both my legs are broken. I got a giant hole in the side of me from the boar's tusk, but I'm here. Oh, wait. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. I didn't know you could do that. Sparty, how did you know that I could do that? Or that you could do that? Sparty here over showing me commands of my own bot. Where did this spirit come from? He was not there a second ago. Toast. Dunzo. We got him. Alright, back to Yakabam Onik. Just guessing. Oh, okay. Sure. Feel like you're holding out on me now. Ooh, that guy's not walking the right. Once in a while they get off the path on their charted courses. Alright, here we go. Yakabam
Seems you have now given peace to the Jesuit as well. We have long tried to retrieve her remains, young wizard. Only with you have we succeeded.
Alright. Done with Yakabam? Anything else? No? Okay. Well, let's defeat King Euro Onik here, and we'll be done with hopefully the remainder of the Onik family tomb. And then we'll be focusing solely on the Jesuit family tomb. Now, normally I only like to do one zone at a time. Because this one is back and forth, you have to do some stuff here, some stuff over in the Jesuit family tomb. We're gonna do both sides. So we'll finish up in the Onik family tomb. We'll handle the Jesuit family tomb. And then, I know that seems like a relatively short stream, but I am going to end it after that. Like I said, I'm trying to drag out this series for a good long while, so if I handle 1 or 2 zones and then finish off the video, then that allows for more content for people to watch and stay engaged with the series. In my opinion.
Put my spirit to rest. I have done no wrong, and yet my bones
yet
are
my
at the
bones
mercy
are
of
at
the
the mercy
dreaded
of the
Bone
dreaded
Keeper.
Bone Keeper.
Here, in this chamber of torture, he punishes us poor souls. I was once a powerful general. I conquered lands in the name of the king.
The king.
Krakopatra feared my influence and cast this curse upon me. She used my bones to raise the Bone Keeper. Now the Bone Keeper seeks to collect more souls for Krakopatra's mighty army. Save us all by vanquishing him and carrying away my bones. I can't bear this pain any longer.
Alright. Where's this Bone Keeper? Guess we're gonna run a side quest real quick here. The Bone Keeper is still in here. Okay. Through this doorway. Take a right. All the way down. That door at the end of the hall is where the Bone Keeper lives. Or stays. Exists. Exists? I guess he doesn't really live. He was risen. So... Ooh, it's a dungeon. It's a dungeon. Dungeon. First dungeon of the night. The Bone Keeper.
So, you brought me some bones. Not good enough. I challenge you to a duel.
Alright, let's do it. Bring it on, Bone Daddy. Okay, so the shambling Onyx ain't too bad. The Bone Keeper's a little bit trickier, but we should be able to handle this. I love the music in this game. What's cool too is you can get drops that are musical scores of the various tracks and then you can get these music players. So if you have a house in this game, you can just have the music playing in your house. I've got musical scrolls from just about every area possible in this game. Get rid of that one. This is not going to be enough on its own to take him down, so I think I'll add in an elemental trap just to boost the damage against that shambling Onyx and hopefully take him out. And I'll only have to worry about the boss. Could promote my W. Kind of like similar to some other products. It's a powdered energy drink. Yep, you know it. Powdered energy drink. Unfortunately, I can't show mine because mine is at my girlfriend's right now. But I got the Dub Sludge flavor, and it was really good. Planning to get more. But, yeah, no, I signed up for sponsorship with them. Eight flavors, yeah. I've only gotten one so far. I'm looking at possibly getting the leveling collaboration flavors. I also may get, I've been looking at the s'mores flavor that they have too. That's the one that you said mixed with milk. Alright, so we got rid of the spirit. We just gotta get rid of the Bone Keeper. Oh, did she? See, it's good to know because You never know with some of these things that like they're trying to push product on. You never know really how good it is until you find a community that's like, hey, by the way, this is like a real thing and it's actually a decent quality product. And you know, you see, like I came across it because of some random advertisement on Facebook. There's a lot of stuff that's advertised on Facebook. Some of it's great. Some of it's questionable. You never know. But, you know, I've heard Norse talk about Dubby. He hasn't gotten his yet, but he's been meaning to. Knowing that Crashly's gotten some, Boss has gotten some, and everybody's had good things to say about it, makes me feel more comfortable with trusting the product. And that's what it comes down to. It's real in-person reviews that make you trust a product. Add on the fact that, from my understanding, the comparison of ingredients in Dubby versus some of their competitors, there are a lot less questionable ingredients in Dubby. That makes me feel good about it too. The only thing that I have an issue with, which is just a personal thing, it's not anything with them. One of the competitor products has a collaboration with One Piece, and I wish it was Dubby that had the collaboration with One Piece. But again, that's just a personal thing. I really, really, really like One Piece. But Solo Leveling was great too, you know? Another anime that was just absolutely amazing to watch. So there's nothing wrong with the collaboration that they have. Again, it was just a personal preference. Yeah, right. Have you seen any of the live action at all, Sparty, for that? Alright, we're gonna talk to Mashai here.
Finally, the Bone Keeper is gone. Our souls are free. I felt the spirit of freedom the moment you retrieved my bones. Thank you, my friend. I don't wish to trouble you more, but it would mean so much to me if you could bury my remains in our family burial chamber in the Jesuit
that makes sense.
family
Mashai
tomb.
Jesuit wants me to take his bones over to the Jesuit family tomb.
Peace.
Have you heard about the fact that they are redoing the anime? They're doing an anime remake. I think a lot of the voice actors are going to be the same, but the purpose of the reason that they want to remake the anime is pacing. So, as you know, I mean, One Piece has got 1,100 something episodes. I'm probably a little high or low on that, I don't know, but it's got over 1,000 episodes. There are some sections of it where it takes like 10 episodes to get through a part that they could easily manage in 3 to 5. There are also a couple of parts, not very many, but a couple of parts where they cover the information in like 3, or the content in 3 episodes, and they could do with like 6 or 7, you know? So they're gonna remake it, work on pacing, and then some of the art style changes throughout the anime currently, and they want to work on bringing that art style a little bit more consistent throughout the entirety. So some of the animation is going to be redone, and then the fact is some of the pacing is going to be changed as well. Alright, the main goal here, defeating the king of the
If
King
you have not
Euro
come to
Onyx.
bask in my glory, you must be punished.
So we had Queen Arisi of the Jesuit that we defeated. Now we've got to defeat King Euro Onyx. He's the main quest. Then we have to run over to the Jesuit family tomb and handle all the stuff in the Jesuit family tomb. I am right up there. I'm at like 1,052 or something like that. I just have to keep waiting for the more current ones to be dubbed, because I'm watching the dubbed version, obviously. There's nothing wrong with the sub version, but I prefer the dubbed, and they're just a little bit behind. They also took a hiatus back in like April or something and just resumed. Or was it they resumed in April? They resumed in April. They took a hiatus towards the end of last year and resumed in April. I fizzled. I fizzled. What do I do now? Let's do this one. No, let's do this. Oh. Time to get a question. Let's see if, oh, I'm gonna miss. My next spell is gonna miss. I can tell you already I'm gonna miss. So, let's do this. Less chance to miss. Very nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's also gonna hurt. No. Alright. Let's hit the Wandering Onyx Spirit with this. A bristling zombie. Hit it for 9 HP. You swing your sword at it for 5 HP. It bit me. How? And then it ambles towards us. What is ambling? I hit it for 3 HP. You swing your sword at the zombie for 3 HP. And it's defeated. Very nice. Okay, so perfect example of a newer spell that we haven't seen yet. Well, not new to me. Kind of easy to Ow. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna talk about a spell that the king had on him, and it doesn't matter. Wow. That hurt.
Incoming cat break.
I need to get... Is there a way to track when the ads end? That's what I really need to get, is a thing to show me when the ads are done. Because the problem is, I just continue to play while people are on ads, and so then they might miss bits. And it might be an important bit. Alright, back to the Onyx family tomb. We gotta take out this king. Grazer doesn't like the inventory game, or the inventory system on this game. We're down to 36.0% dropped frames. That is good. Oh, for me anyways, that's good. Still a little higher than normal, but, you know, still, we're doing good. Alright, here we go. Come on, King Euro. Never lets me go first. Heal cards in my hand. Oh, that's not bad, I guess. Just gonna keep throwing on boosters, I guess, at this point. Since they're kind of being nice to me at the moment, let's just take advantage of the niceness to get some good stuff done. Alright, so there's the spell I wanted to talk about right there. That green shield that's now floating around the enemy. That is an absorption shield. So how that works is it's usually rated for the next 500 damage. So the next 500 damage that enemy takes is automatically dropped to nothing. Once it hits that 500, then that shield breaks and then any damage would continue on to him. But 500 damage, that's a lot to resist. Now, there is a way around it. Death School spells that spells that steal health from you, those ignore it. Those pretend like it's not there. Alright, let's get rid of this, throw this Fireblade on me, and then we'll cast Meteor depending on how my health is doing. That's gonna hurt a little bit. No. I think I'm gonna heal because I've got so many extra pips. Yeah, I'm gonna heal and then I will throw the Meteor Strike at my enemies. Sparty, is the audio okay on, like, me? Not the game, but me, personally? Do I need to be louder? Do I need to be quieter? Come on. We're glitching a little bit here. There we go. I could be a bit louder. Okay. Is this better, or should I just increase my mic volume? Do I sound better? Parts of the game draw me out. Okay. Let's bring this down a little bit. Let's bring this up just a tick or two. Tell me if that sounds better. Like explosions, LMAO. Okay. Yeah. I can also bring this down just a little bit, maybe. Let's do 0.9. Try that. Let's try that. See if that's a little bit better. I need more pips. I need more pips. Let's use this to heal since I can't do anything else. Yeah. Give this a try and see if this is better. Ow. That hurt. Come on. Alright, let's see. I don't need to use a Meteor Strike. That's not gonna do enough, but I could use the heal. What to do. Let's throw this fire trap on this turn. Interestingly, my drop frame rate is lower. I'm at 35.8% now for drop frames. But my game is starting to just delay a little bit, which is very peculiar to me. I'm gonna regret not healing. There we go. Okay, Krampus. Come on, Krampus. Ow. This guy's giving me a run for his money. Run for my money, rather. 25 plus 30, so we'll still get a decent hit. Not enough. But that reduces his next attack by 48% accuracy. Alright, we'll throw this Fire Blade on, give a pass, and we'll see what happens next turn. Come on, miss. Fizzle. Haha, thank you. Let's go with the guy that attacks and also gives me a heal over time. Oh god. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh. Look at that health party. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Wow. Yeah. Oof is right. Oh my gosh. Wow. There was no room for error. I am so glad that that spell did not fizzle, because I was not going to make it another round. Not with 2 HP. Wow. I got so lucky right there. Is this a glitched orb? Once in a while... Oh, okay. Once in a while there are, like, health wisps that are... Yeah, mollywopped, yeah. Once in a while there are health wisps that are glitched in areas, and so it looks like you collect them and you go over them 15, 20 times and you can't. This luckily was not one of those cases. Wow, I'm still kind of reeling from that. Like, that was so close. What is this? It's like a well. Alright, out. Now that we've defeated King Euro Onic, we need to talk to the ghost of Krokatep. Hey, Krokatep.
Great job, young wizard.
Young wizard.
If only I had half your courage. Now you need the second part of the cipher. It was cleverly placed in the tomb of an opposing family, so that no one would ever unite the two halves.
Okay.
Let's see how clever that really was. Find the head of the Jesuit family in their tomb, and bring back the second part.
So now
of
we
the
need to
cipher.
defeat King Shemet Jezerit and get the second part of the cipher. Alright. So now it's into the Jezerit family too. While we're in here, we need to complete a few other side quests. Yeah, you know what, Mish? You know what? I almost did get wrecked. It was close.
What a pleasure it is to know our Onyx foes have been defeated. Let them take a lesson from their pain.
Alright, what else you got
spirits
for
in
me,
our tomb
CFR?
are restless and confused, feeling the loss of our queen.
Yeah, right?
Spare them from their eternal longing by putting them to rest.
Alright, so now while we're over here, we need to... What do we need to do? We need to defeat the king, which we'll hold off on. Defeat any 4 Jezerits, and there was one more. Oh, go to the sarcophagus. Alright, let's go to the sarcophagus and make sure there aren't any other side quests along the way. There is. A lot of times... Oh, we already dealt with him. Okay. A lot of times if there's side quests along the way on one side, there's side quests along the way on the other side as well. So we need to go to the sarcophagus. Looks like a game your hubby would play. Yeah, I've been playing this game for the last 17 years, Mish. So, I can attest that it is, it's a fun game. The sarcophagus. This one? There it is. Oh, he wants me to go talk to Mishai. That's fine, we'll do that later. Let's get the rest of the stuff out of the way here. So now we're gonna go defeat any of the Jezerits. Risen Jezerits are a 4. Let's see if there's something easier. I want that stone block. Forgotten Jezerit Souls are a 3, but they're considered a little more difficult, which is why their name is Orange. We also have the Jezerit Dwellers, which are orange as well. And some Spirit Spinner Spiders. Okay, so the Risen Jezerits are considered easier for me to defeat. But they're rank 4. Well, let's go with the Dwellers and see how it goes. It all goes over your head. That's fair. I love long story RPG games. I don't mind your short games either. I don't mind your games that don't have a story either, but I love long story RPG games. Games that get into like excessive customization sometimes get a little over my head. Like, for instance, there was a game I played forever ago, which I still considered going back to, but it just like, it's so complex, and there's so much extra that you have to do, and extra that you have to level up, and this and that and the other. Perfect World. Massive game. Requires so much extra in terms of, like, upgrading your equipment, upgrading your skills, upgrading this, adding new gems to your equipment, yada yada, and it's so... It's excessive. I love the gameplay, I love the storyline behind it. It's just, it's hard for me to, like, really get into it. I have not played Armello. I've never heard of Armello. Normally I don't do it, but I want to get rid of this guy, so we're just going to throw this beetle at him and hope to God I get that at least 90 that I need. I got 120. Sweet. Ooh, and I earned a badge for killing crocs. Badge earned, Croc Hunter. Badge discovered, the Croc Slayer. Can I have this health, please? Will you let me have this? Thank you. Alright, I gotta take on 2 more of these guys. Can I have this one too? Hello? Hello? My internet is causing a little bit of a game delay, so my apologies. There we go. Alright. Let's get into it. 2 more of these guys. Get rid of this. Throw a fire trap on that guy. Basically, if I throw a fire trap on one, I throw a fire trap on the other, and then throw my meteor strike. Can't talk, jeez. My meteor strike, I should be able to take them down. We'll do this. And if I get enough pips for the meteor strike, I should be able to finish these guys pretty quickly. As long as it doesn't fizzle. Okay. Yeah, I'm always looking for new stuff to try. I've got a couple of games that I want to revisit. I've got a couple of new games that I'd like to try and get into. I got into Fortnite, finally. Fork knife, as I say. Finally. It was great to get into. Oh, speaking of Peak, Mish, have you played Peak today? The map on Peak today was ridiculously easy. Is ridiculously easy. There's still, you know, multiple hours to go before it resets. It's ridiculously easy. I managed to get through the shores in 1 day. I managed to finish the tropics, only falling once. And the tropics, I made it to the top by day 4.
Already.
I finally kind of like
with your help, young
messed
wizard.
myself up and lost in the Arctic area, but
While some
the map
souls are
for
at peace,
Peak was super
I
easy
still
today.
sense
Hello,
confusion.
Fanatic
How can this
PTV. Is
be?
this Mr. Fanatic
The
by any
Jesuit
chance,
family
or
values
is this somebody
knowledge,
else?
and the go now and learn of the history of our conflict by reading the 2 tomes that recount first the alliance and then the rift between our 2 families. It may ease the confusion.
Oh, you
of
took
our
your Mr. off.
spirits.
Gotcha. Mish, I was just talking about, I apologize. I was talking about, if you've tried the new map on Peak today or not. Serpent! Hello, hello. Yeah, the new map on Peak today was ridiculously easy. Like I was saying before I realized that you were watching an ad. I managed to get through the shores on the first try in 1 day. I made it through the jungle, the tropics, by day 4 with only falling once. And because of my own fault, I got stuck on, after getting halfway up on the icy area. Everybody's popping in to watch me now. I appreciate it. Alright, we gotta take on King Shemet.
Someone as great as me.
Wait, do I want to take King Shemet on, or am I missing something? Oh, I need to use the Tomb of History. The Tome of History first. Here in the Jesuit family tomb. Thanks, Fanatic. Use Tome of History 1. It's missing. Come on. I've got a little bit of a network delay, so bear with me. Hello? Oh,
Seta,
The
seta,
Jesuits
seta.
There we
and
go.
Onyx were the two most powerful families
The
in
arrow was pointing at
Krokotopia.
the wrong book stand.
Then they were united by the marriage of
The
one
marriage
of
of
our
one of our wizards
and
one of their warriors.
The alliance made both families and Krokotopia itself stronger
Once in a while,
than
the
it had
arrow
ever
points
been
to the
before.
wrong thing, so... Alright, so talk to Shiathor Jesuit. I don't want to defeat King Shemet yet, because he's the primary quest goal. And we're side questing. This is, for the most part, a full, complete run-through. I won't be doing some of the questing for, like, monstrology and fishing and, cantrips, some of those things, but, as far as, like, actual side quests for defeating monsters and collecting items and things, we'll be trying to get every single possible side quest there is. Alright, Siathor.
What's this? The second
This
tome is
second
missing.
tome is missing.
You must understand. The spirits in this
The
tomb
spirits
will
in this
remain
tomb will
restless if
remain
they
restless
forget who
if
they
they
are.
forget who they are.
No
You're gonna make me go
Onyx
over to
has
the
dared
Onyx?
enter
No.
this tomb.
Defeat the Crypt
So a
Scavenger.
crypt scavenger may have taken the second tome. What are we without our knowledge? Seek him out and defeat him so we can preserve our history.
Yeah, Fnatic, I've been playing this game for the last 17 years of my life. For context, I'm currently 33, so do with that what you will. I'm trying something different. Fnatic, since you haven't watched me before, and Serpent as well. And Mish even. I'm trying something different. This is a no-gear challenge to this game. So I don't have
no
any
offering
boosted
for
stats,
me.
save for a
I
couple,
shall take my reward in your defeat.
that don't affect that much of the gameplay. You guys can, if you want to, you can check out the other videos that I've done over on my YouTube channel. Pop the link there for you. And you can, you know, see the other ones and see where I started from day one and where I'm at currently. You can see the parts I've struggled in, the parts that I've gotten better at. The hardest part about this, as with any no-gear challenge, is I'm level 26 right now. That is significantly over-leveled for this area. Yeah, the Tube of You. Yep. I'm significantly over-leveled for this area. You do not need to be level 26 to beat this guy. I have to be level 26 to beat this guy. Possibly higher. Oh, thanks, Mish. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but it's always appreciated. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in and checking me out as I do this, as I make this crazy journey. If you like this and enjoy it, I definitely can start another character that is not, a no-gear, if you want to see what normal gameplay looks like. It does get a bit repetitive, so I'll give you a fair warning about that. You know, questing and collecting and defeating enemies and things like that can get a little bit repetitive in this game, but I'm here for the story. I'm not as much here for the battle mechanics, but the story itself. I know, right, Nish? I was telling Norse the other day, I started working, I actually really started working on this streaming stuff, I don't know, a month ago? Month and a half maybe now? And I had not a lot. I had a couple of followers. I think I had like 20, 25. I'd have to go back and check on my videos to see where I was at back then. And in finding your guys' community, or Norse's community, as well as the communities that branch, maybe not necessarily branch off, but in my opinion branch off, I've found so many people that have supported me, have pushed me to do this even when it's not easy. Not because I don't feel like I'm good at doing it or whatnot, but the biggest thing that I struggle with right now is network stability. I've talked about it before. My speed that we're getting, that we're paying for, is 40 megabytes per second. Now, in terms of gaming, streaming, that's not a lot. That's not great. That's 40 megs is peanuts. Even today, like, I'm having a little bit worse in terms of, like, streaming strength. I'm at 35% of my frames are dropping on this video. Good for me right now is, like, 20 to 30%. Yeah, that wish.com internet, yeah. We are making the steps. It's not my decision. I'd have done it sooner if I could, but we're making the steps to get to better service, which will be to the tune of 500 megabytes instead of 40. There are just some things that need to be done and things that need to be prepped ahead of that because of things that we have tied in. So it's coming, and you guys will for sure notice the improvement, even just in the quality of my videos. But there have been days where I'm like, you can't, and I've had other people tell me, like, this video is unwatchable, and I don't want to provide the people that watch me, the people that, even the people that support me and say, hey, do it anyways, I don't want to give them that low quality stuff that you can't sit through. You can sit through 5 minutes of it, but you can't tell what's going on. You can't see what's going on. The audio's choppy, the video's an hour behind sometimes. I don't want to do that. But your guys' community,
well,
all of the communities now, joined together even,
the tome on the pedestal and read the last
have given me the mental strength to push through that and know that even though that's what it is now, that's not my quality. And that's not what I'm capable of. And that at some point it will get better. And so just having that mindset that this is what I'm capable of now. And I always... Right. I'm part of the Sparty Army, I'm part of Norse's Hall, I'm, Pumpkin's Patch, all of the groups, And so I do still have a certain level of expectation for myself. So what I've been doing is the first, 5-10 minutes of my videos, I'll just let sit with nothing happening and just see what the drop rate on Streamlabs is. My bad videos are at 70%. The one video that I had 30 people in, it was 23. I over-exaggerated, but the point is, the one video that I had the most people in so far, the drop rate was 70%. 70% made the videos unwatchable. So I'll leave Streamlabs and I'll run Streamlabs for 5-ish, 10 minutes and see where the drop rate is at. Today, I kind of pressed through. It was at like 53-ish or so. And I worked with it. I ran through it. I dealt with the concern that it was going to be kind of a choppy video. The stream manager looked okay. And as we've progressed through the stream, I'm going into almost 2 hours worth of this stream. I'm currently sitting at 34.7% drop rate. That's acceptable. Right now, for me, that's acceptable, given the network speed that I have. And it makes my video watchable.
The marriage that united the Jesuits
If
and
I
the
can be
Onyx
between that
was both long and
25 to
successful.
30%,
She
that's
who
like
was once
my
our maid
best
became a
area.
powerful and beloved queen.
But I'm glad that I didn't go, oh, it's 50, I'm just not even going to try. Because
But
had I
after
given
she
up,
died and Queen Crocopatra
I'd have
came to
missed this
power,
opportunity
the
to
Onyx
do what I
insisted
want to
that
do,
Irisi be
which
buried in
is
their
play a
family
game. I mean, I
tomb.
could have still played the game, but play a game and interact with you guys while I'm playing this game. I skipped through that dialogue a little too fast, I apologize. Slip of the finger. Alright, so... need to talk to Seathor Jessert. He's in the other side, so we're not going to deal with him right now. So Seathor Jessert is where we're going. Sparty, join the quest. Nope, too late. Too late. Dang it, Sparty. Guided by an old map, the party enters the Western Forest in search of a hidden shrine. I silently bypass a sleeping beast. You leap across a narrow chasm with ease. The group advances deeper into the wilderness of the Western Forest. Next time, Sparty. I triggered a trap, taking 9 damage. Oof. You recognize a rare artifact and its significance. Very nice. Adventurers navigate further into the untamed Western Forest. I tried to sneak past a beast, but step on a twig, waking it up. Oh, here we go. Mish recalls an ancient legend that helps solve the puzzle. The hidden shrine is exactly where the map indicated, surrounded by protective wards. The party successfully completed their quest. Party gains 12 XP and 11 gold. So, could have done a little bit better if I hadn't woken up the beast, but we managed to complete the quest.
And now you know the wellspring,
The
of,
wellspring
our
of our deepest pain.
I had forgotten Crocopatra came to power when our war began. I hoped to remind the restless spirits,
but instead you reminded me.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome, Steathor. Alright, so now we're gonna go handle one thing over in the Onyx family tomb real quick. Bury the bones, and then we'll come back and take out the king. King Shemet. So this part, Mish, has really been a lot of back and forth between these two family tombs. Kaji, right? Oh, he's got a side quest. I don't want to do his side quest yet. Oh, Yakubam's got a side quest now too. What do you want,
Now that we
Yakubam?
have Queen Irisi's remains, it is only fitting that they be returned to her own people. We can at least say that
that we
Onyx
Dr.
set
Pepper.
things right.
Alright, fine. Serpent, you got me.
Välkommen läkt.
Here we go. Drinking that Dr. Pepper.
Could you help us once more and take her remains to the Jesuit family tomb across the way. I doubt they will accept them from an Onyx.
Well, let's see. So what do you want me to do, Yakubam? Did my mouse just die? I think my mouse just died. There we go. Talk to Seathor. Well, no. First, we're gonna go bury the bones, talk to Mashai. So yeah, it's a ridiculously large amount of back and forth. Yeah, Sparty and I blanked on his name for a second. Apologies, Sparty. Sparty and I had to use potions. Alright, Mashai, talk to you.
My gratitude is eternal, young wizard. Farewell.
Farewell. Goodbye, Mashai. Alright. That's it for here. So now I think we can actually officially head back to the Jesuit family tomb. Mish knows the commands. Yeah, right? Mish, do you know if there is a thing that allows you to track directly in the stream how long an ad break is, so that, like, it'll notify me when the ad is over? So that I'm not, like, talking to somebody and completely miss that they don't hear what I'm talking about.
You have brought back our queen, and with the help of our mortal enemies? How is this so? Crocopatra buried Queen Arisi in their tomb? This was the cause and the passion of our war. Can it be that it was all at her hands? Please go at once and tell them that the
Differs
Jesuit
for
family
everyone?
wishes only
Okay,
for
gotcha.
peace with all Onyx.
Alright, now that we've talked to Seathor, I have to go back over to the Onyx family tomb and talk to Yakubam. This is the part that bothers me about this particular part of the world is, like I said, between the Jesuit family tomb and the Onyx family tomb is a lot of just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Alright, Yakubam.
You come bearing an olive branch of peace from the Jesuit family.
Yes.
Let it be
Let
so.
it be so.
Together our families are stronger than we could ever be alone. Thank you for healing our long and bloody rift. Let it be known.
Let it be known.
We will never ally with
ally with
Crocopatra.
Crocopatra. Alright. Sweet. Now we can get back to the main quest of defeating King Shemet. Well of Spirits Beetle. Oh, that's right. There's a collectible in here. Sparty. Sparty, one of the collectibles. It's really hard to see because it's so dark back here, but look at that. One of our dear friendly beetles. There is one more beetle, and we can't get to it yet. Down those stairs in that, in the Karanan barracks. And I believe that's the last beetle we need. Yep, that's the last beetle we need. So that'll probably be one of the next streams. The next stream, rather. Alright, now I gotta go defeat King Shemet. Collect the second part of the cipher. Meow. Alright, who ran away from me? Who's still here? Jenny's still here. Oops. Coffee Crusader's still here. Grazer's still here. Mish is here. Serpent is here. And Sparty is here as well. Ada SO at... What do you... Oh, I should get shoutouts too. I didn't even think about that. At... I didn't even think about that. I apologize. Mr. Fanatic's gone already. Won't let me shout out Grazer. Oh gosh. There we go. Hi, Crashly. Perfect time.
Välkomna Crashly Unterstryk.
That's all I meant by perfect timing. I was just going through and shouting out a bunch of people, and you popped in and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Let's give Crashly a shout out too. Alright, King Shemet. How to defeat King Shemet. Yeah, it was quite literally, like, I shouted everybody else, and I was like, okay, is there anybody else I'm missing that's here, or that I could shout out? And then it went, Crashly's here, and I'm, oh, sweet! Let's add a shout out for that! So, Crashly, this is my long-beloved Wizard 101 game. As I've told the others, I've been playing this game for 17 years. I know... Yes, yep. I know just about everything there is to know about this game. Minus anything that's new content that is coming to the game. There are a couple of people I know that kind of know, like, what's up and coming. But I don't always personally know that stuff ahead of time. No, well, okay, maybe. It's pretty close, Sparty. I wouldn't say that I'm 100% a master. Call it a 95 or 98% master. Yeah, so this game officially launched September of 2008. I started playing this game in July of 2008. So, it was only 2 months, but I did assist with the beta testing of the game. That's perfectly okay. You can talk and chat all you want. You don't have to watch it. I'm okay with that. You being here is... Just being here is plenty, you know? Just having the support, that's all I care about. It's not whether you're... I mean, to a point, it's about whether you're watching the content, but if there's enough people watching it, it's not that big a deal. Just being here is supporting, and that's what it's about, is supporting each other. That's what I really strive for this to be, is, what I strive for this to be is, you know, just as supportive as when we're all watching Norse, or when we're watching Pumpkin, or watching Sparty, or whoever. I want to harbor that same kind of quality support level that everybody else has. You know, it's not about... Subnautica's a decent game. I have some issues with it, but overall it's not a bad game. But for me, yeah, it's never... It's about the numbers somewhat, but that's not the main focus for me. Oh, where did this guy come from? Hello? Hi, Blaze. We had a random join me. But yeah, no, it's never been about the numbers. It's been about just having people to hang out with and support, and getting support in return, you know? I did not really get into streaming as much as I had until I ran into the group with Norse, and then, you know, getting to know, getting intertwined with Pumpkin and Sparky, and even you, Crashly, CJ. Everybody in that group is just... Crash will want to pet things that'll kill you. That's great. Well, this is the perfect game because everything here wants to kill me, so... I didn't take that guy out. Let's do this. We'll let Blaze finish it off. Crash is great, yep. Ooh, another quest. Get in on that Ada quest. Alright. Oops, I need that red. I need that health. Talk to the ghost of Krokotep. To the teleporter hub. Will that put me by the door? It will. Let's do that. She visited you last month. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've got that small group of people that I've visited too. That one of my absolute best friends I met in a Minecraft Discord server of all things. And now we regularly hang out. When I can. It's every couple of months. Usually I'll go for one of our mutual friends, rather my girlfriend, her best friend. I'll go for her birthday. I'll go over there for my birthday, and then we have a holiday party in January.
You've done well, but your trial is only beginning. Your next quest will test your
I hit the beetle for a critical.
like never before.
Very nice.
Krokopatra rules from the Temple of Storms, secured by only
Secured
one
by
key.
only one
to make
key.
matters worse, 4 princes guard it within the royal palace. The ciphers will
The
get you
ciphers will
into the
get you
palace,
into the
but to
palace.
even reach
But
it,
to even
you
reach
will
it,
need to
you
make
will
your
need to
way
make
through
your
the
way
Karanan
through the
barracks.
Karanan barracks.
I'm sorry for the task ahead of you. Once you defeat the fourth and final prince, Aka Karanan, you will have the temple key at last. Good luck.
Good luck.
I pity the fool who would dare to enter Karanan Palace, for it is
a dungeon. Okay. So real quick, time check. We are just over 2 hours. Normally, what I would do is do 1, maybe 2 zones, and then that would be it. I did do 2 zones between the Jesuit family tomb and the Onyx family tomb. So my question for you guys, do you want me to do 1 more zone? Or should I end it here like I normally do, and I can do continuation on my next video? I gotta work out making polls in my chat, whatever I want to do. Yeah, I gotta work out making polls for stuff like this. I just feel bad, Crashly, because you, like, just joined. And if I go, oh, yep, we're done, then you get, like, what, 10 minutes of content? I mean, you can always go back and watch it. All of my videos go up on my YouTube channel after the fact. Which I'll put the link for my YouTube channel here. Again, even though it auto-posts, I'll post it anyways. Okay, well, I think then, it's a good amount that I've done. 2 hours. I've gotten usually my well, not required, but my general average for areas completed. So I think I am going to end it there.
Incoming cat break.
After the ad. I'm not going to end it on an ad break. That's just silly. But, yeah, I think we'll, do a little bit of inventory management to finish out the video. Yeah. Backpack. So I'll start with dumping off the reagents that I don't need. Grazer was, I don't know that I want to say appalled, but Grazer was surprised at the like, level of depth and excessive amount that the inventory system had to this game. Just the amount of extra stuff that you have to manage and sort through and things like that. Shared bank, spell elements. No, not shared bank, backpack. Drop off anything that's not fire or balance for spell elements, which there's nothing. Okay. Oh, sure. I already posted the link for my YouTube channel, Stream Elements. You didn't need to post it again. Jesus. Alright, so go to the bazaar, sell some of the extra stuff that I don't need. I need to recharge my potions real quick, so I might as well do that since I'm down here. Hi, Hilda. I could use a recharge. Fill all potions. I have quite a bit of extra gold because I'm not buying gear, and so... yeah, I'm just going through some inventory stuff. cleared out spellements, cleared out reagents. So spellements are bits of spells I can use to level up the spells that I currently have, make them stronger, or do different things depending on which path I want to go. Reagents are the crafting materials. So the stone bits, or the mushrooms, or the things that I need to craft gear. I don't really need any of that on this wizard, because this is the no gear wizard. So I'll get the crafting elements that I need for the various crafting quests. But beyond that, the rest of it just goes into my shared bank for my other wizards. I need to sell all the excess gear that I got that I don't need. So Crashly, like I said, in the off chance that you catch more of these streams, or you decide to watch my YouTube videos to see the game, when you get a little bit more interested in it, if you get a little more interested in it, I should say, after a certain level, I have to use gear. It's physically impossible to continue in the game without getting gear. But until that point, this is a challenge. This is no gear as far as I can go. And I feel like, for me, that makes it a bit more fun. I mean, the game is always fun anyways, but trying to, then it becomes more about strategy and luck than it does about just, what the gear gives me. Okay. Will you let me sell this now? No. Okay. So those will have to sell somewhere else. Yes. They changed the, they changed how this bazaar, not B-I-Z, not like, hey, that's bizarre. The bazaar, like, it's essentially like an auction house, I guess. They changed how it works, and I'm not super keen on how they changed it. I actually preferred the old. And I'm not the only one that did. A lot of us expressed our discontent for the way that they changed the bazaar, and they're not going back to it. And it's like one of the few things that they were like, we don't care what you guys think, this is how we're doing it. Alright, we'll just get rid of these last few housing items. That's a good, like, 10,000 in gold right there. Probably more, because I still gotta get this stuff sold too. Hieroglyphic ice tablet. Come on, sell. Thank you. Can't sell those because those are considered no auction items. What I can do is I can just go find a random merchant in the shopping district to sell the rest of that stuff. I like they added in this feature gold cap. You can see, it shows you how many badges you've got, and it shows whether you're on the leaderboard or not. Now this wizard is not. I think my death wizard is on here somewhere. So he's a death wizard at level 170. So you just go through the list. If you're on it, you can hit this button, show me, and it'll show you. I'm on a different wizard, so I can't see it without actually manually going through the list. So I'm looking at all the level 170 wizards, Because it's all in order by level and school and things like that. And I know I'm on the list, my primary wizard, I just don't know where. Because it's based on the number of badges you have. Do. 2 Death Wizards on that page, 3 Death Wizards, 4 Death Wizards on that page. Still haven't seen me, and maybe I'm not on the list, my Death Wizard. I just kind of was curious to see if I could find him right away, but I am not seeing him. I thought I was on the list. Level 1? There's no way! Level 1? They obviously level lock themselves, because there's no way. $165, $163. So as you can see, most of the wizards on this list are level 170. Occasionally you'll have a level 160. A lot of those are people that are just like badge collectors. Like for a while there, I was collecting extra badges because there was a point where I had hit the maximum level and had finished at the time, the current storyline, and so there was nothing more for me to do. So I was just battling monsters, trying to gather the badges for defeating X number of monsters, trying to get all of the badges completed in each world. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the list here, I think. Oh, there I am. There I am. Right there. Cameron Shadow Wielder. Level 170. 598 badges. Number 978. So now all I don't have to do is get 1 badge, and I could bump myself up here. Bye, Crashly. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, so... Shopping district. I want to go to, just basically any of the merchants. And I can sell them the rest of my stuff. So this is what the bazaar used to look like before they changed the look. And I wish they had left the bazaar like this. So this stuff is all no auction stuff, so I can... Which you can tell by, if you look at the little card there, you'll see the little hammer with the red no sign. That's how I know that it's no auction. I'm gonna get rid of all the extra stuff. It's extra gold. It's stuff that once I've reached the level where I need to start using gear, this stuff won't even be usable to me, so there's no sense in hanging on to it. There we go. Now there were a couple of seeds that I couldn't get rid of. There is something I can do with that. I can recycle. Furniture? No. Seeds. Recycling bin. Can I not recycle seeds? I can't. Okay, well then we'll just trash them. Because I don't need them. Alright. We're this close. We'll just go back there the natural way. Actually, no. You know what? It's not that hard. I'll just teleport to the Onyx Tomb, we'll walk out of the Onyx Tomb, and we'll be back where we need to be. And if I'm lucky enough, maybe teleporting to the Onyx Tomb, I can just find a blob of blue wisp to regenerate that little bit of mana that it cost me. Look around the corner. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna exit. Almost leveled up to level 27 already. Alright, so the Karanan barracks are where we're going. I'm gonna stop. We're gonna go in the Karanan barracks, and that's where we're gonna stop. Karanan barracks. Now, when I played this back in, even, I think it was like 5, maybe 7 years ago, these teleporters didn't exist. They've been adding teleporters to the worlds. Some of the earlier worlds it is, to make travel a little easier. Every year, every 2 years, the game gets a little bit easier, a little bit easier, a little bit easier. They've changed the pathing for these enemies to make it easier to get past them. They've reduced the strength of the bosses to make them easier to beat. They've gotten rid of some of the cheats that some of the later bosses do. They've increased the strength of some of the spells. Every year, it feels like the game gets just a little bit easier to play. Okay. So that's today's episode of Wizard 101. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Appreciate the support. Watching me play this game that I'm pretty passionate about, that I've spent a good long time playing. So hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Otherwise, again, like I said, if you don't catch me live streaming it, you can always check it out on my YouTube channel after. So that's gonna do it for tonight. Now you say something. You can't get away from me that easily, honey. Alright. You too, Sparty. Talk to you guys later.